Hey guys, sitting at the bench, making more jewelry, and taking my own advice. So, I know a couple of you young ones have written to me that you got some news you didn't particularly care to hear. I'll put it that way. And so do I. Imagine that. So, you reach out to people, and the first thing they want to do when you're already feeling like shit is to tell you what you should have done. That's the first reason why I say don't should on me. We all could consider not shoulding on anyone because you don't really know, no matter how close friends you are, how close sisters you are, no one ever really knows the whole situation. So, having said that, I got some news that I didn't want to hear a couple of days ago. And at first you hold it all in and you say, I can just, work this out for myself. However, knowing myself, Tasha Poo, I know that once I vent something, I always feel better. So I no longer 100% have the desire to eat first and then think about it. So I thought about it for a whole day and then I had a cheeseburger. So, and yes, I felt better after eating my cheeseburger. Because, other people are still in the case of loving you, but they still feel the need to, you should have did this and you should have did that, and well, by now it should be this and it should be that, and well, just go do this and just go do that, as if you hadn't thought of that already. So then you feel like, fuck, well, now I feel worse for telling people, and they just make you feel worse. Okay, they don't make you feel anything, really. You feel worse a little after having a conversation, just trying to vent and feel better. You know that you're loved. I know that I'm loved. I know that I am appreciated and valued and all that other good stuff. Yet sometimes you just need to vent and not hear any shit back. So I just learned not to vent to those two people anymore. I'll put it that way. And I know, just like your friends didn't really mean to like hurt your feelings or nothing, but it kind of still hurt your feelings, because you don't want to hear, you should have did this and you should have did that and you should have this and you should have that. You just want to hear, I understand where you're coming from. It's going to be all right. That's all you want to hear. So you can call me. We'll tell each other. It's going to be all right, because I know it is. I know I chose this for some reason, although I'm still trying to figure that out. Well, I've asked the question and I let it go. I'll put it that way. Oh. Oh, see, Tosh, that's what you get for typing first and then reading. Okay, I can save this. I can save this. Watch. I can save it if I can get it back. Okay, there I go. There's always a way out. So I sat with myself for a few minutes, and then I put on something funny after eating my cheeseburger. And just telling Tosh, you have learned to do things faster. Like the first time you see something I don't necessarily like in a person. Example, now I'm not trying to say, they had too many hairs in their eyebrows. Come on now. Uh, I don't know. Oh, something that happened to me recently. This guy I've been, chit-chatting with for probably, I don't know, at least 9 months to a year. Okay, maybe only 9 months. What the hell? We'll give it 6 months. And all of a sudden, once in my box, I want to tap that ass. So instead of being upset, I thought he probably just put it in the wrong message box. So that's what I said. I said, I think you may have meant that for someone else. Just wanted you to know. Smiley face. Hope you're having a great day. And of course he replied, oh, sorry. So, I'm not here to be stupid and say your intentions are always, not good, shitting on me and telling me all the list of things that I should have done. I know you care. I know you love me and all that other good stuff. So this is just a reminder, people. Women do it too. I think mostly men, but women do it too. Trying to fix you or trying to fix the situation. The situation doesn't need to be fixed. So young ones, still continue to vent, because you got to know, even at 55, I'm still venting. And yes, it still does feel better after you vent. I'm saying I'm going to tell those two people everything else, but not come to them when I just need to be heard. Maybe. And then, well, one of the two, I know I can just tell them, hey, you can just not say nothing and let me vent, and they'll be, cool with that. The other one, well, we'll see. So I want to encourage all of you young ones to just keep venting. Don't hold it in. Don't want to commit suicide. Don't want to cut yourself. Don't do drugs. Don't become an alcoholic because somebody was inconsiderate enough to should on you. Okay? Write me, write your parents an email. Believe it or not. Because let's face it, I know you don't think that they know, but they've already lived through everything you already lived through. And though sometimes adults forget what it's like to be childlike, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and still suggest that you just write mom or dad an email. Now, if you have parents that habitually abuse you, that might be different. And I'm not talking about abuse you like once in a while they'll say, oh, that's silly. I'm talking about abuse like being beaten, raped, put their cigarette butts out on your back, or something like that. They're alcoholics and they slap you across the room. Those people you might want to confide in a priest or something other. But I will always advocate, tell your parents first. If for no other reason, really, it's good for them to know what you're going through. I know you think, oh, I'm grown at 15. Yeah, no, you're not, boo-boo. They don't need to know. Yes, they do. Because they can see around the corner. You can't. For reals. You cannot see around the corner. Just trust me. Just trust me. And I'm only trying to, love you. Help you out. So I'm sitting and thinking, and I always try once just to think about a conversation I feel I should have said this or I should have said that, and I didn't. So I sit now and I say, okay, Tasha, next time you'll know better and you won't confide in that person certain things, right? Because we all tell certain things to only certain people. You know, one friend you might talk about sex to, and the other friend you only talk politics and skiing, and the other, you know. So I'm happy to have, you know, my sisters, which I tell almost pretty much everything to, you know. And I tell you, if there's one person I can tell every single thing to, you know, it's Dana and Ifama. I really got to thank you guys, because without you, I would probably go back to being an overeater again and gain back the 10 pounds I finally got off my ass. And this is not a put down to anybody else, because there are probably at least 5 others of you that I know I could tell anything to. But I know if I miss a name, they're going to say or feel, why didn't you say me? So let's not even go there. It's not a put down, or I don't think any less of you others. So, boys and girls, let's all find a way to cope and be sane and remember our spirit. So that happened yesterday, and today I am remembering my spirit and all the beautiful purposes that I came to be on this planet for. I didn't come here just to be selfish and only think of myself. Thus, the 4,000 videos. Hopefully, you know, you guys that have shared things with me, I'm learning from, and so forth and so on. Each one teach one, you know. So, I am not anybody's end-all be-all. I'm just reminding you and myself, when somebody needs to be heard, just hear them and shut up. Don't, as we were taught when I went to volunteer school, as it were, for AIDS Health Services and ARIS Project, another AIDS agency that I worked at for a long time. You know, don't share on a share. Just shut up. You know? Just shut up. Okay, so you let that marinate for a split second. I gotta write this person's order down real quick, because I don't want to forget and then have somebody mad at me. You know? Or actually, really, that's for, you know, those of you out there who can't be quiet and always interrupt the person trying to share whatever their emotions are. You know? Learn to just shut up and listen to the person. And then after they're done venting, they'll give you whatever sign that they're finished venting. And y'all can go on with, you know, both y'all's conversations, you know? So, it's really interesting. And don't get me wrong, if you, like I was just telling, you know, a friend, if you don't want that done to, if you don't mind that being done to you, then I'll do it to you, but don't do it to me. You do to me as I try to ask you to do to me, and I'll do to you what I know you like. You know, so if I call you my sister, you don't have to come in the front door, you come in the back door. It's just automatic. And you do, and if you are my sister, and you know who you are, because I've already told you who you are, you don't even need to call. And I know if I go to this house or that house, I still need to call first. That's the respectful thing to do. At your house, I'll do what you need. And at my house, you do what I say. Even if it goes against whatever you feel for your house. You know what I mean? So, today I learned the lesson that sometimes I can just keep things to myself. It ain't going to kill me. It's not going to turn me into a mass murderer. I'm not going to overeat. I'm not going to go buy 10 candy bars. So I can just sit in my sacred space and vent to the spirits and let it go. Instead of feeling silly. Now, why did I tell her that? And why did I tell him that? Just for them to say shoulda, coulda, woulda. Now I feel silly for even opening my mouth to them. No, that doesn't get you any good either. So I will sit here, I'll light a candle, and I'll talk to my ancestors and everybody else, whoever else is hanging around. Keep on keeping on. You know? So let's all just keep on keeping on, and I'm going to do that by creating something else magical. You know? And no, that's not to say you should hate that person or hold a grudge or anything. It's to say, put your big boy and big girl panties on and know that we are spirits having a human experience. That's all. They're being as human as their spirit is letting them be. Okay? Don't be the first one to say, well, when you got in your car accident, I didn't say shame on you or you should have did this or that. No, that never does any good either, trying to get back at people. That does no good whatsoever. You know? So, you just got to find peace within yourself and learn really who you can tell what to. And that, again, is not a put down. It's just a matter of fact. Because really, no one wants to hear, you should have did this, you should have did that, when they're hot and angry and upset and angst and wallowing in mire for 30 minutes and all that other good stuff. You know? No one wants to hear that. And if you do, leave your name below, so when the kids tell me, I'll, you know, oh, life is good. Life is good. Life is so good, really. Because you know what? Yesterday's over, huh? Yesterday is over. I got the help that I needed. In my case, and if you didn't, then reach out and touch somebody so we can get help in your case. And just let it go. Just let it go. You know, that's all we can do. I'm not going to be stupid and say that. Them bitches and hoes and and sit here feeling sorry for myself. That's a big waste of time, because then you can't see the blessing coming. The one that's trying to get into you, you know? So let's all wise up, grow up a little bit, and accept yourself the way you are and accept them the way they are, you know? So let's just have a great day. Put your Pollyanna glasses on and know that no matter what, life is really good. Okay? And if it's not, you can email me, tashaspeaks@gmail.com, or call me, 357-3885, area code 408. And we can talk about it, because, you know, that's my purpose for being. So I really can't be sitting around here pissing and moaning too long. I got too many things to be doing to help this planet be a teeny bit better, one child at a time. You know? So, get out of here. Go have some fun. Enjoy your life. Fuck everything else today. Go to the park. Get your ice cream. Get your kite. Get your dog, your cat, your something, snake. And just live. Just live, okay? I love you, and I'm going to go make some jewelry. Talk to you soon. Bye.